You are watching News 9 Live. I'm Krishna Kumar and I'm being joined by my colleague Kabir Naqvi. And at this hour, we're discussing the big apology from His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, has apologized after an outrage over a video of him kissing a child on the lips and asking him to suck his tongue. The top Buddhist spiritual leader has reportedly apologized to the boy and his family. Defending his action, the spiritual guru has said that often he teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way. The official Twitter handle of the Buddhist monk said that he regrets the hurt induced by his words and addressed the apology to the boy in the viral video, his family and friends all over the world. Now, let's take this across to my colleague Kabir Naqvi. Kabir, talk to us in terms of the social media reactions that you've been witnessing on this story.
Well, Krishna, proper outrage. We've already seen in the West, so many popes that came under fire because of similar, sexual harassment cases when minors were involved as well. So complete outrage on Twitter, albeit a selective outrage over there as well. People really hitting out at His Holiness, really calling him all sorts of names. And it's important at this point in time because it's a sensitive matter as well, in the sense that, His Holiness has been in India for the longest time, the Tibet-China angle at play over there as well. So a lot of, Tibetan community have come out in support of His Holiness. The latest statement that has been put out by His Holiness reads that a video clip has been circulating that shows a recent meeting when a young boy asked His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, if he could give him a hug. His Holiness wishes to apologize to the boy and his family, as well as his many friends across the world, for the hurt his words may have caused. His Holiness, the statement also reads, says he often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. He regrets the incident. So the last line over there being that he regrets the incident, but he often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way. That innocent and playful way, the way that with which he interacted with the young boy, and the body language of the young kid, that is another scientific, sort of a proof that has been put out. A lot of body language experts have, had a look at the video. They think that the child is, sort of like distancing himself from the, from His Holiness. The minute the two heads sort of come together. So it is a controversial, of course, news. But at the same time, all media houses were really quick to jump onto it, make their own, buck and views on it, because of course it's the Dalai Lama, it's His Holiness, and something as controversial as this is really going to sell the story per se. But Krishna, we must tread carefully here, because a lot of people we could upset at this point as well, in the upper Himachal area, in the Spiti Valley as well. A lot of places where the Tibetan culture is really strong aren't really going to be digesting the fact that, all across the length and breadth of the country, people are really going all guns blazing against His Holiness the Dalai Lama. He has put out a statement. He says that it is regretful, but those words and him often teasing in a playful way, of course, there's a minor involved here. So it is a really delicate situation. But the fact that people instantly, weren't really talking about it, the internet community, just last thing, the internet community has been divided. There are people on the internet that are saying that, it talks about the depravity right now in the society, that people aren't necessarily talking about what happened with the minor kid. On the other hand, there are people who are coming out in support of the Dalai Lama as well.
Right. That's the latest as far as the apology of His Holiness the Dalai Lama is concerned. And with that, we wrap up this particular discussion. Keep it with News 9.